Hello and welcome back to Touhoumon. World Link Revised is the name of the game. In the last part, I did all these fancy water routes. In this part, I'm going to continue these water routes from 130, 131, Pacifidlog Route 130. That's a lot of routes. Yeah, this might take multiple parts actually. So here we go. What was I even? This was immediately after a battle, right? That's what happened. Everyone seems to look decently fine though, so we can just keep going. I wasn't expecting to be able to record today, but I was, so I recorded two little short shmup jam games, and now I'm doing this. I don't know how long I'll be able to record today, but a surprise, I didn't expect to see a trainer out in the sea. I think we should battle. But my kind of goal for what I do with recording today is I'd like to go through all these remaining water routes and then do the next gym so I can get dive, because once I get dive and once I've explored all these routes, I can then start trying to do the Regicide quest, because the Regicide quest requires you to have dive, and it starts in one of these routes around here. That's a fantastic way to start this part, it truly is. Just immediately death, and now I need to use a revive. Fantastic. You wanna... Anyway. Yeah. Good job, Ron. Good job. Yeah, that's what I'd like to get done today. I don't know if I'll have time to do that, considering taking these routes might take longer than I thought it would. Yeah, that's my goal here, because the thing about the Regicide quest, in the original game it required you to get a Whalmer? Or a Whalelord, which wasn't that bad, because getting Whalmer are pretty easy to train one up, but then you also had to get a Relicanth, which is like a rare encounter that can only be found by diving. Luckily, I don't have to do that, because they've been replaced with two other Pokemon, but they're a bit annoying in their own ways. I have to get an E-Shinky, which apparently the only way to do that is to find a Chibi Shinky on somewhere in Mount Pyre. I have to look again. And an Unzon, which is apparently like an evolution branch of Beatron, which I don't really know how to get, so hopefully I can figure it out. So in order to start the Regicide quest, I need those two. So I want to just try to get that done off screen. So I'd like to get to a point where I can go ahead and do that off screen. So once I finish this recording session, once I start the next one, I didn't mean to do that. Now it's no longer a double battle. In the deep blue sea, my shattered blue heart finds comfort among waves. Go ahead and when I start the next recording session, I'll have already done that, and then I can start the Regicide quest, because I'd like to do the whole Regicide quest before I continue the game, basically. Because what you're supposed to do at this point, plot-wise, you're supposed to get the 7th gym badge, learn dive, and go find Team Aqua. They're somewhere doing something. It's kind of a weird part of the plot. Because, right, Maxie already fucked up summoning or taking control of Groudon, so Groudon's just out and about doing God knows what. Apparently nothing too serious. And now we just gotta go find Archie to watch him do the exact same thing, so he can fuck up controlling Kyogre. So then Kyogre will go do stuff, and that's when they start battling, and that's when the plot continues. Because apparently Kyogre doesn't do anything bad until... or Groudon doesn't do anything bad. Floating on the open sea like this is peaceful. Doesn't do anything bad until Kyogre shows up and then they start fighting because they just really hate each other. It's like a thing with Pokemon where there's just a group of legendaries that just like hate each other. I'm pretty sure that's a thing with Dialga and Palkia. They just hate each other and they fight all the time. And then Groudon and Kyogre, they just hate each other and they fight all the time. It's like, why you gotta be like this? Fucking stupid assholes. Oh god, I guess maybe that's supposed to be like, because they're supposed to be godlike. They're supposed to be like godlike characters, because Groudon and Kyogre, they like created the Earth, basically. Sort of. I don't know, it's weird, because then you get to Gen 4, which is like some pseudo-creationism with Pokemon. So it's like, you have like God Goat Man, you have the God Goat, but you also have Kyogre and Groudon, who like created the Earth, and then you have Dialga and Palkia who control time and space somehow. But I guess maybe they're supposed to be like, the people of Pacifidlog are a peaceful bunch, they never get angry. That goes for me too! If you can beat me, I'll give you some great information. So if they're supposed to be godlike beings, maybe they're supposed to be based on like Greek gods, who are notorious assholes. What kind of Marissa is that? Why she got a baton? It's weird. So that's what I'm going to be trying to do today. I'm going to try to finish up all these routes, and then go do that gym and get dive. And then after that, I'm going to be done recording for the day. It'd be nice if that cleanly fit into like 2 episodes, but if not, maybe I'll start recording a second episode and then just cut it. And then I'll staple it onto a later recording when I start the Reggie stuff. Who knows? We'll see. Oops. Huh? Oh, did I lose? I did happen to, while I was looking at the document that told me how to deal with the Reggie stuff, I did happen to look at like how this game's post-game works, and the Java region, or whatever, is apparently a post-game thing. It doesn't happen until then. It's something I have to manually go out of my way to start. Which means, I guess, maybe I won't try to start it until I do Emerald's normal post-game. Not counting the Battle Frontier, because that shit's... no. Like the multiple ways here, what's going on? The sea is teeming with Bonica. It's not easy swimming, I tell you. It's a fish. It's probably a good thing that I was able to record today, because I'm probably not going to be able to record on Thursday, because I got another test I gotta worry about. It's not gonna do much, is it? No. As long as you're not super effective, I should be fine. Means I won't be able to record till Saturday, so which makes me think Arnica days by trainers are seriously tough. If I get some recordings of this done today, am I gonna record this again on Saturday? I don't know. Probably should. I don't really have the exact math of right now of how many videos I have recorded of this and how many I have of Fantasy Maiden Wars. Fantasy Maiden Wars should be above, because I recorded a lot of Fantasy Maiden Wars during my last recording session. That's when I recorded the entirety of the rest of Scarlet. What's this? Oh, Sky Pillar. Right. I can't do anything here yet. Right? Can I even go in? No, I can't. Yeah, this is for later. So yeah, everything I've explored so far, that was mandatory to get here. But after this, when you go left, nothing over here is required. Pacifidlog and all the routes to the left of it. Yeah, I think the routes to the left are where you do the Reggie stuff. Somewhere around there. What are the diveable places? I fought you yet? Probably. Yep. Gas, I'm wiped out. The going's easy. It's the leaving that's the hard part. Will I have any energy left to make the return trip? I don't know, dude. Why do men love bathing suits so much? They all ogle me. Waggy saggy. That is one thing about Waggy Saggy here. She's a mermaid, but she doesn't wear like Little Mermaid attire. You know what I mean? Which I guess makes her have a unique design. Also, There's a reason why mermaids don't wear much. It's because they're swimming all the time. It's not swimming with a bunch of clothes. Not especially the whole dress that Waggy Saggy's going on. I imagine that's not that easy. The sea, the sea, the sea, the sea as far as these eyes can see. I'm sick and tired of the sea. Then simply stop being a swimmer. Merman. Suwako. Man, you guys are... I forgot just how underleveled the trainers are in this game. So it's been 10 minutes here. I haven't even gotten to the town yet. I don't know, depending on what the time is when I get to the town, maybe I could make it to where I explore that route and the gym in the same part? I don't know. Whatever I do, I doubt it'll take more than 2 parts. Which, you know, is fine. I don't really need to record much of this anyway. I still have quite a backlog. Hi, sweetie, wait, we should battle, you and I. It's funny watching some of the previous recordings of this game as I upload them, and I'm talking about what I'm gonna do when Fantasy Maiden Wars starts coming out. Meanwhile, Fantasy Maiden Wars, which is being uploaded at the same time, is on like part 10. Just because of the way I record and upload these things. Susie! You're tough in spite of the way you look. He was the first. He's seen everything. Finally get my berry. I gave you... Didn't I give you... Yeah, I gave you Nasty's plot, despite the fact that you have Leaf Blade. Maybe I should change that to a special move, but I don't know, something about Luna having Leaf Blade is just funny. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have gotten rid of that. Maybe having the flying coverage was worth it. Alright, we're already here. Besides, you know, this trainer battle here. We'll work together as siblings to take you on. I will be the red Oni. You will be the blue Oni. We will be thrown by cats in an annoying extra stage that I never beat because I died in the same frame as the boss and gave up. Probably a good thing, because I highly doubt any of my other attempts at trying to beat extra stages would have been very fun at all. Poison Claw. This is one of those hacks with water is weak to poison, isn't it? Don't entirely remember. We couldn't win even though we worked together. No, you couldn't. Alright, here we are in town. So now I have much dialogue to read. Pacifidlog Town, where the morning sun smiles upon the waters. Right, isn't this... This is where, like, an NPC tells you stuff about that one island that's, like, absurdly rare to get or something. I forgot what it's called. I was watching some video about it. I remember so little details that I basically can't even explain what I'm talking about. Mirage Island? Is that what it's called? What color is your trainer card? Mine's copper. Green? Pacifidlog Town floats on top of a colony of Kappa. What? If I told you that, would you believe me? No? The ancestors of the people in Pacifidlog were said to have born on boats and then lived and died aboard them. I understood the way they lived that way because they were searching for something. They're like Quarians, but in the sea and not in space. Ghosts. Memories. I curse any who disrespect the dead. Hey, I'll teach Curse to a Benika of yours if you want. No. Guy, you don't want it? I mean, Curse is a decent move on a Ghost type. Actually, I think it's better on a non-Ghost type. Don't you get, like, lower your defense for attack or something? Or is that the opposite? See, isn't it neat? These houses are underwater. I was born here. Sky Pillar? Oh, you must mean that tall tower a little further out. If you ask me, I wouldn't climb it. It's too scary to get up that high. Live at sea level in Pacifidlog. That suits me fine. In the Hoenn region, there are 3 Bonica that represent ghosts, darkness, and the mind. Each of them is said to hide away deep inside caves. That's the story I heard when I was just a little kid, so that's the Reggies. Ghosts, darkness, and is it the same 3? It's Mima and Elise and the eyeballs again. Well, that's a bit disappointing, but I'll still do it anyway. 6 dots open 3 doors. Grandpa used to say that, but I don't know what he meant. Have I ever done the Reggie quest? I don't think I have. I think when I played up, in no playthrough of Alpha Sapphire did I ever bother. So the only time I've ever caught the Reggies is in a Black and White 2, where you can catch like 2 of them, but you can't get all 3 of them without E-Gold version switching, trading. People were saying they saw a Bonica flying high above Hoenn. Is it flying around all the time? Doesn't it need to rest somewhere? Sky Bonica, Sky Bonica. Where'd you come from? No. No? That doesn't make any sense. You have to come from somewhere. Oh wait, you're not going to say you were born at the bottom of the sea. Yes, town. I've never heard of a place like that. It's quite interesting how in this game Rayquaza is shown to be like some sort of like godly being, especially in the remakes where there's like a whole like the Draconoids, whatever, they basically worship him. And then in Subspace Emissary and Smash Bros. Brawl, he's a fucking monster that tries to kill Diddy Kong, so you have to kill him as Fox. Yeah, some Smash Bros. Representation of characters are better than others. It's a Mistia. Doesn't appear to like the trainer very much. Oh. Talking about me or the old guy over there? Appears to be very friendly with the trainer. Okay. Welcome, how may I serve you? You're a shop? Okay, I guess that makes sense, because there's nothing else to buy here. I wonder if this was in the original or if that was a change made for convenience. The sea between Pacifidlog and Slateport has a fast-running tide. If you decide to surf, you could end up swept away somewhere else. Yeah, I should probably get a flying type, actually, so I can keep flying back to Pacifidlog every time I go on the wrong route. Yeah, these were always annoying. Is that an Idol Dex? Did you get to meet a lot of different Bonica? I wish I was like you. It's annoying in the remakes. They also have something similar in Black and White. It's very much annoying there. Might be something in Sinnoh, but never played it. Check out this Magistones. It's the Magistones that I caught yesterday to celebrate my birthday. Oh, I can see that you won. After all, it's priceless. Tell you what, I might be willing to trade it for an E-Patchly. Oh, so you're not going to go through with this. That's cool. I'm not desperate to make a trade or anything. Yeah, it's so cool. That's why you're so desperate to get rid of them, right? Why would I trade the controller of stones for the stones themselves? That's not how you stones, Luigi. Mirage Island, that's what it's named. That's what it's called. It must become visible and invisible depending on the weather conditions. That makes mirages appear. Or is it really appearing and disappearing? Who knows? One of those way too, like, cryptic Pokemon mechanics. While I was out on Route 130 with my grandson the other day, we were flabbergasted to see Mirage Island appear right before our eyes. It later disappeared and then reappeared that same day. What could be behind such a phenomenon? Yeah, it's based on, I think it's based on, like, some sort of, like, the ID values of your Pokemon or something? Why Gen 3 have so much of this? This random mechanics based on completely random things that you have no control over. Alright, who am I getting rid of? Because I don't have to deal with Bapple at all anymore, because I don't have, because how the way HMs work in this, but I can't use Fly, so I have to get rid of someone. Let's get rid of Ron, because she's a ground type, and I'm dealing with a bunch of water types. So it's about 20 minutes here, and we're still going, so I highly doubt I'm going to finish this entire route in like 10 minutes, so I'll probably stop at around the 30-minute mark, and then the next part will be me finishing this, and then doing the gym. So that I can go ahead and have that be 2 parts, so I don't have to make an awkward cut. Alright, here we are. In this stupid route. I have my repels off, right? Machi! Never seen one of those in the wild, have you? Have, actually. Many of them. Super repel. Well, this is it. Isn't this exciting? Once I finish this, I'll have explored every route in this game, not counting Victory Road. Not counting the entire post-game they added to this game. Win or lose, you'll never know until you try. Because if you try, you can do anything. You have a bunch of low-level Hoenns, because of course you do. Alright, I'll Thunderbolt you, and then I'll find something that's actually good against Hoenn. So Ron, who I got rid of. And that's it, isn't it? I don't have anything else. Do you have something? Do you still have extra ancestry on you? You do. So I'll use you. Even though it's not same type attack bonus anymore. It's so weird how Aiki is a psychic type until she evolves. Man, level 20, huh? I guess you are the 6 Magikarp trainer. But even still, even the normal trainers are like 30. This is such an awkward spot of the game. It wasn't this, like, ridiculous in the original, was it? Where you were like 20 levels above all the trainers? I don't remember it being like that. Might have been in my playthroughs of Alpha Sapphire where I used the EXP share. But not on a normal playthrough, surely. Surely not. So many Hoenns, so little time. It's not true, I think I have plenty of time. It's only 12. What'll I do after I record? I should probably figure out how to study for this test I got in 2 days. Good luck on that. Class makes no sense to me. It's taught terribly. All the slides make no sense. I just have to hope I do decently on the test. It's not really gonna help you much, sorry to say. But now I am more than halfway through with Psychics. My Psychics are gone. Ronald McDonald. Say clown. Mascot of McDonald's. Last time I had McDonald's. When was the last time I had fast food in general? It's a good question. I know I had Subway at some point earlier this year. Because we were out doing a thing in town. Let's see if I can do this. Now, where could my wife have gone? I'm always with her. Yeah, you losing your wife in these very dangerous waters is probably something you should be a bit more worried about. I wonder if I can win on my own. Yeah, maybe look for her instead of battling me? Okay, dude. I like training here by myself. It's awful that all these people came. Yugi and Patchouli. Like, they're not even fully evolved. What are you doing, trainers? You have Lightning Rod. Or no, that was you tracing my Lightning Rod, right? But I use Leaf Blade and deal with you. And I'll crunch you? Are you part Psychic, Patchouli? I feel like you should be, considering you're, like, the magic character. So next time I play Fantasy Maiden Wars, it'll be those Sakia side chapters that take place between Scarlet and Mystic, which I have never seen before. So it'll be like the one thing in this game that I'll be completely blind about when I play, because I've seen a playthrough of Marissa route. You're part fire type, but hopefully you just die to Leaf Blade anyway because you're level 33. Hopefully that's what happens here. Apparently you're not fire type. You're just breathing fire. I imagine, yeah, that could get a bit weird, because some of the sprites they choose for the normal form and the E form, they're just recycled from, like, different forms of previous puppet games. And that might get a bit confusing. Oh, I see that I couldn't manage to win on my own after all. Okay, I won't complain about other people being here. Because if that was just a normal Suika, maybe that original version of that sprite was for an alternate version of Suika that was fire type. Because they used that one, it's not fire type, it's just kind of the middle one. Because that's the one they used. I found that guy's wife. She's over here. Yeah, it's looking like what might happen here is I might go like one run through of the way through these routes, and then I'll have to go back. And then maybe I'll start a new part once I do that. You still have EVs to get. This is kind of crazy to me. I fought how many trainers? I feel like you are supposed to max out on EVs by the time you get this point in the game. I'm always with my husband, but I can't win. But I can win even without him. Someone's been watching me intently. Was it you? So I guess one thing to talk about, I've kind of been holding off on talking about it because it is a bit negative, I guess, but yeah, this might change suddenly because of the way YouTube is, but maybe it doesn't. My channel seems to be kind of, like, dead recently. The past week especially. I don't even get like double-digit views for the most part anymore. You know, I don't really care all that much. Just find it to be, I don't know, a bit of a shame. Kinda hoping people would like Fantasy Maiden Wars, but I guess not. I'm gonna keep playing it anyway. I stopped playing Fire Emblem, but that was because the game was pissing me off. It wasn't because it was my least viewed series ever. Past like episode 8 or something. No, maybe it continues this way, or maybe it doesn't, but just to move on to something else. Yeah, I'm gonna like graduate in like a month at this point. And then, assuming I can get my shit together, hopefully I can find some form of employment in like a few months, in the span of a few months after that. So I can imagine during the time between when I graduate and when I find something else to do, I might be able to record a decent amount then. Maybe I'll make a bunch of stuff in advance, just during that time period. But I can imagine that once I reach, if I ever get employment, and it has like what would be considered a normal schedule, there's a good chance that I probably won't be able to record more than like maybe Saturday, and like that'll probably maybe be it. I want to win like everyone else, but I won't raise Monica like everyone else. So even that far into the future, I'll probably still try to record at least a little bit, like once a week, because this is kind of a hobby I've had for like 3 years now. It'd be weird to just stop. But I imagine I won't have that much time to do it much anymore, so there's a decent chance that in a couple months, hopefully I'll be done with this game by then. I think I should. I don't think there's that much left of this game. I don't know how big the post game is. But I haven't made a dent in Fantasy Maiden Wars, so there might reach a point where, because I'm only gonna be able to record like once a week, maybe, I might just play Fantasy Maiden Wars and nothing else. And the fact that overall my views have been kind of dead recently makes me more confident that's probably what I'm going to do, because like, I don't know, I don't really think I need to worry too much about also trying to play jam games when, like, not many people are watching them anyways, so, like, whatever. Just play Fantasy Maiden Wars and nothing else. And that's that. You saw all that stuff I missed? I need to go back and find a way to get to it. Oh, I hate these routes. We're back in Slateport, so you know what it's time to do? It's time to fly before this song has more than goes on for more than 5 seconds. Shut up. I hate this theme. So yeah, it's been 30 minutes. I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna stop here, and the next part I'm gonna go back and forth through that route a bunch of times until I feel like I've explored mostly everything. And then I'll do the gym, and that'll all take one part probably. So that's all for now, bye.